I disappeared yesterday because I was trying to think about these fights. I didn't know what to say about them, but today we're going to talk about it. But before we do, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, and follow. But first, we're going to start with Fury vs USYK. This fight was a lot closer than what it should have been. I got it wrong in my video. I said Fury would win, and I was proven wrong, but it was close. Also, I said that if someone got a knockdown, this fight would be a lot further than what it should have been, and I was wrong about that as well, because the knockdown made it a lot closer. Now, let's start with the knockdown. The knockdown in round 9 technically wasn't a knockdown. It was a standing 8 count. Yes, Fury was going down. He was gonna go down. The ropes saved him, and that's a fact. That is a fact. The ref 100% could have and probably should have called it, but after that round, we saw that Fury was kind of coming back. There's a whole thing about USYK taking this inhaler. I'm not here to talk about that. You can have an inhaler in there as long as it's done by the doctors way beforehand. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, USYK cheated, because I see a lot of people on the internet going, USYK cheated, USYK this. Bro, USYK won. USYK was winning that fight no matter what. USYK was going to win that fight no matter what. USYK was beating Fury at his game. Fury, I don't know, his game plan was so off, and I'm not going to sit here and give excuses to Fury. But why did Fury not fight like how he fought against Wilder? You gave USYK way too much respect, and you were showboating. I get it, that's your thing. You've showboated a lot. But this has been the fight that you have showboated the most in, ever. Why? Why would you play with that? I mean, look, like I said, I'm not going to be upset either way. Fury gave USYK way too much respect. He went on the back foot too much. USYK did exactly what he had to do. He had to do basically what Ngannou did. Get on that front foot and work. You have to work him. You can't do what Wilder done and just swing. You have to time shots. You have to prepare. Set things up. Wilder just goes, I'm going to come and kill you. That's his whole game plan. USYK is the better boxer. No one can tell me any differently. USYK is the better boxer out of these two, and USYK deserved to win. As much as, like, if I can't sit here and be like, oh, if Fury wasn't showboating, he deserved to win. If USYK didn't get the knockdown, deserved to win. Nah, I believe USYK deserved that win. You saw how USYK was definitely trying, but you could also say he was kind of toying with him, you know? People say, oh, how have you got the power to wobble the heavyweight but not drop him? He almost dropped him. He did almost drop him. Technically, it was a standing 8 count, but he did almost drop him. But the thing about USYK is that he lands that one power shot, and he kind of gets like other fighters. He sees once you're wobbled, throw the fucking kitchen sink. What USYK should have done, land that shot and timed it. Make Fury think, go body. Okay, Fury's thinking I'm going to go body. Go back to the head. You know, that's the only thing about USYK is he didn't really set up too much. He definitely did a lot of feinting and setting up, which is why the hook came round and caught Fury. I feel like he didn't set up too much. Fury just kept landing that uppercut. So I feel like Fury was believing that he could just win off of one punch, which you were the heavyweight champion of the world, could have been undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, and you just thought I could just uppercut him and that's it. Like, that's not how that works. You know how fighting works. You know how boxing works. Why are you doing that? It is what it is, though. USYK got the win. People were talking about the inhaler thing. I'm not going to talk about that. If the doctors prescribed it beforehand, and if it even was an inhaler, I truly believe that it was the mouth guard. USYK did have a green mouth guard, but you don't get to see the mouth guard properly when they put it in. I'm going to say it's a mouth guard. I'm not going to say it's an inhaler. Plus, if they had it prescribed by the doctors beforehand, it's legal. So, not here to discuss that. The UFC. Now we're going to talk about UFC. UFC. I got all the predictions right on this one. Now, I missed Angela Hill versus Luana Pinheiro, Adrian Yanez versus Vinicius Salvador, because I was watching the Fury USYK card. Themba Gorimbo versus Ramiz Brahima. My God, look, as much as that wasn't the best, most entertaining fight ever, Themba had the greatest post-fight speeches in history. You cannot tell me otherwise. Bro, when I heard that was the most inspiring shit ever. If I can find the clip, I'll put it in the video. But if not, you need to search up Themba Gorimbo's post-fight speech, because I'm currently in edit of the video, and I've realised that I said something wrong. I said Ramiz had lost a family member, but it was actually Themba Gorimbo's wrestling coach who had lost his mother. So Sorry that I keep mentioning Ramiz. It's not Ramiz. I got it wrong. Ramiz lost a family member. I think it was his mother. Building up to this fight, and THEMBA'S was like, I'm gonna be pissed at myself because it wasn't the most entertaining fight. I didn't get it done the way I wanted it to, and I took away from this guy seeing his mother for the last time for this. Like, this win wasn't good enough for that. So it was a very good speech. I absolutely loved it. I couldn't care less if that was an entertaining fight or not. That post-fight speech just made that whole thing better. Chaos Williams done it in round 1. I was sitting there watching it, and then out of nowhere, whoa, he's dead. Yeah, Colston Harrison got put to sleep. And then you had Edson Barboza versus Lerone Murphy. Now, as much as that went 5 rounds, Edson Barboza was outstriked, out everything in that fight, bro. I was like, Edson Barboza is going to be dangerous. And I'm sitting there watching it, and I'm like, okay, when I got to round 5, if you saw on my Twitter, I put, he's still in this fight, he can still win. Nope, he just didn't want to fight. Round 5, I think he threw like 5 or 4 punches to Lerone Murphy's like 20 plus, and it's like, this guy is not doing that good. The amount of headshots that Edson Barboza suffered in that fight is insane. If that guy is not in the hospital or got brain damage, I'm impressed. Lerone Murphy was limping away after the fight, sadly. He got caught with something to the leg. Well, obviously Edson Barboza's leg kicks were brutal. If you watched it, Edson Barboza was just bashing them legs away. And you see Lerone Murphy switch stance a few times because of it. But that was an entertaining fight. That was a good fight. That was a good weekend of fights. We have another weekend coming up. Now, like I said, I'm going to take a break for a little while, but I will appear every few days. We're going to talk about some cards that are coming up, and also we got 2 huge cards this weekend. I think it's this weekend. Yeah, it's this week. We have Jack Catterall versus Josh Taylor 2. I'm so excited for that one. I watched the first one, thought it was a robbery. We're going back. Will it be revenge or will it be repeat? I cannot wait. And then we've also got the Misfits 15 card, which is Paige Van Zandt versus Elle Brooke. Paige is going to obliterate her. 2 OnlyFans models, but one OnlyFans model is an ex-UFC fighter. So you'd like to think that the UFC fighter should win. But remember, most MMA guys or girls keep losing to all these influencers. So who knows? Maybe we're wrong. Maybe they've both been taking too many dicks. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see. Apart from that, I'll catch you in a bit. Take care and peace.